Go live. Okay, there we go. We are live. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Am I stuck? Hello. Hello, everyone. No one's here. But right now I'm opening Unreal Engine because we are going to create World to Awesomeness in Unreal. So World to Awesomeness, if you don't know, well, I guess I'm going to have to just show you a video. Actually, I can't show you a video. But yeah, basically the World to Awesomeness is this world that I created where I'll be sharing my journey in trying to be one of the best filmmaker or storyteller. So I'm gonna go to my channel, go to the main channel, and we're going to go here. And yeah, basically this is a World to Awesomeness. And what I'm planning to do is something like this actually. I already created like the Underland Project Islands, the TUP Islands in Unreal. But I'm gonna be redoing everything. I'm gonna be redesigning the look of everything. And yeah, we'll see how things go. There's so many. Well, not really so many. It's probably not as many as I think it will be. But the thing is, my mind is just really scattered with it for now. But the gist of it is that I am going to be... I'm gonna go back to my Discord here. I am going to create an app using Unreal of this world. And through this app, I am aiming to make things easier for me to create like World to Awesomeness characters for this world so that, you know, it's something that everyone can do, including the ones who are supporting me and want to create their character in this world. I want to be able to have something like that ready, provided, and it's one of the rewards or perks that I am actually going to include in my KoFi page. So maybe I should... Yeah, maybe I should include the KoFi badge here. I think it's time for us to bring back KoFi badge. So I'm gonna create a World to Awesomeness app, and the first step for this is that I am going to create the world in Unreal. And we'll see how this day will go. I'm gonna be spending this day creating probably just the start island, probably porting the start island, which is if we look at something here, Journey to Awesomeness. At some point, I think I decided to try out... No, where was it? NFTs, but it's just not for me. I don't. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. But yeah, this is the start island, and what we're gonna do today is we are going to... This is something that I did in Blender, and I want to be able to recreate this in Unreal. And we are going to be taking just we're gonna take the basic shape of this island, but I will change it, unrealify it, or improve it, actually. And we'll see if that will happen, because you know, it's the start island, and this is an overhaul, so we start from the start. We are probably gonna be modeling a quick coconut tree as well. Probably really fix my coconut tree, or we can get something from the from Quixel. We'll see. But the thing is, when it comes to creating stuff like this, I wanna make sure that it's something that I did, so that the design is like consistent. I can't kit bash too much, because then there's nothing of me that will be left in there. So I'm just gonna go put this on a different screen so that I'll have that as a reference. And we are just gonna doodle it actually, because you know, this is Doodle Notes Productions. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna doodle the islands. It's gotta look like a doodle, but you know, the 3D doodle. Or just doodling. It's just created in the essence of like doodling, where I'm just gonna open up Blender and start making an island. Now, it's probably easier if I'll just take the island itself, the island model that I already have, and then just, you know, model over it. That's probably gonna make things easier for us. Might actually do something like that, but first, I want to check if that island is even worth, you know. I'm gonna see if we can do it, you know, better. I think I'm just gonna use it as a reference. I'm gonna import it here, of course, but I am going to use it as a reference instead of like reusing it. So I'm gonna go start island here, but I'm gonna put it on scene collection. Of course, we're gonna save this one. World to Awesomeness. This time I'm going to be more organized so that I know where to find each of the Blender or like the files that I'm gonna be using. So start 1-start island. And then we are going to append the start island, which should be in the Journey to Awesomeness. So Blender, it should be here. I should have start island here. If I don't, then I'm dumb. My past self is, no, it's right here. Never mind. I wasn't dumb. I actually saved it. But now, ah, crap. Here, I'm gonna append this. This is probably gonna lag. Because that is a big island. I actually want to check its topology. If it's great, then I'm gonna use it. If not, I'm gonna have to redo it. I could do a retopology thing, but yeah. The thing is, I want to do this in Unreal instead. I might take this mesh, import it in Unreal, or just, you know, have this on the other screen. No, I want it to be the right scale. I could just use the coconut trees that I have here, actually. I mean, this is already pretty awesome. And low poly, I think. Maybe. I mean, it looks low poly, right? And then, if we look at this in the textured view, I just want to check first before deciding on things. We're gonna be doing a lot of trial and error here. I want to be able to make the island in Unreal, but this is the start island, so I'm not like this is an island that you will not be able to roam around in this island, or maybe you can. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that just to test things out. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, here's the island. What I don't like about these islands is that they don't have a floor. So really what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remake this in Unreal. Yeah. I will need a reference though. So I'm going to take like this mesh. I'm gonna go export it as an OBJ. File, export. Yeah, OBJ. I'm gonna go here. OBJ files. Start islands. And then I'm just gonna go start island. Limit to selected only. Scale is everything is good. Materials, don't export the materials. I don't need the materials, I just need the shape of it. Should I apply modifiers? The thing is, I can get rid of these modifiers right here. I don't really need this. I don't need any of the particle systems. I will apply the subdivision surface modifier though. So wavefront.obj, selected only. Don't export the material. Apply modifiers. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. I'm gonna export that, and it should be quick because it's only the island, right? I want to get the coconut trees. So I'm gonna Alt G all of the coconuts here. The coconut trees. I'm gonna Alt G all of that. There's something I actually want to do. Okay. Oh, Unreal's opening. That is causing a lag, which might cause our stream to be ending soon. I said a blank world! Why would you include that? It's supposed to be a blank world, sir. Well, Unreal didn't make a blank world. I have to go back and get used to another. Blank world? Hello? Oh, never mind. It's already working. Why is WASD not working? Camera speed. Oh, because his camera speed is really... I want to delete everything. I want to delete the landscape. I don't need the landscape right now. Can I delete it? Can it be removed? Why would you add a landscape? I don't need a landscape. I really don't need a landscape, dude. Really want to start from scratch with this. So we can actually do new level and then empty level. Great. Do something like that. I really want to like start from scratch. Like really scratch the surface. And I want to figure out how to make my own custom sky in Blender. So one other thing that I'm going to be doing in this stream, but by the way, this is not a tutorial of any sort. I'm just really showing you guys my workflow. This is not a tutorial. This is just me sharing, you know, what I'm doing. If you're interested to see that, stay. If not, well, go. Like that one guy, one viewer. But anyways, I'm gonna watch tutorials, basically. So, you're gonna hear someone else's voices throughout the stream. Let's see then. How to make sky Unreal. Sky and clouds. I did start watching. I want to do a day and night cycle, but I'm not seeing any good tutorials for it. How to create and use a custom sky sphere in Unreal Engine 5. That's what I want to figure out how to do, to be honest. Wait, I wanna watch videos, and of course, ads will be there as well.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unreal Engine 5 tutorial.
We're watching Matt Asplund right now.
It's creating a nighttime scene. This is a basic night scene inside of Unreal Engine 5. Now, this is very different to how it was in Unreal Engine 4, which is why I'm creating a video on it today. So what we're going to do is change our scene from looking like this to default to this instead. So as you can see, it looks a whole lot nicer. It's now a night scene.
I'm actually probably going to skip through because I do know some steps.
What you could do is just click on the sky and change down the settings down here, including the sun height obviously, but you'll see this is now a static mesh instead of a blueprint, so we can no longer do that. So instead, what we do is extra work. So in Unreal Engine 4, what you could do is just click on the sky and change down the settings down here, including the sun height obviously, but you'll see this is now a static mesh instead of a blueprint, so we can no longer do that. So instead, what we need to do is just deselect it, so select anywhere else in our level. For example, I'm just going to middle click. Then if we were to hold Control L and move our mouse, you can see that we're now changing
Yeah, I already know
to a
this.
sunset level. However, that's not the look we're going for. Now, there's not really many other steps from this. What we're going to do is select the directional light in the outliner up in the top right here. Then we're going
Okay. I think what we're gonna do is just add the basics, I guess. I mean, you can add some. You can add all of it here. Like lights. I need a directional light. There is a way to do this to add. Wait, I gotta look it up. How to add the Unreal Sky again from a blank scene. I'm gonna be watching a bunch of tutorials while doing this. By the way, mates, doing this, I'm self-studying. But I did already create Unreal Engine stuff, so we're gonna probably breeze through Engine 5. How to add sky. Of course, we are spelling this thing wrong. Unreal Engine 5 to add sky and sun set up 5 minutes. Let's see then. What does barcode
and welcome. In this
have?
tutorial, I'm just going to be briefly, quick and efficiently going over how it was that we ran into it. So this will be new world, and we'll just call it the default, and we're actually good to go. So as you can see, nothing's in here. Nothing is in the world outliner, obviously, because it's a brand new level. So what it used to be is you'd have to add in a
Okay.
If you were to type in atmosphere sunlight, you would have to turn that on. And this is how it worked in volumetric clouds. Let's see. Then from there you have a really nice looking
I don't mind this.
I mean that's not even bad at all. I mean that takes like 30 seconds, And
yeah, but is there
version? This is the UE5 version. The same thing basically. But however,
okay, this one I want to watch.
Light mixer have UE5 version. So
wait, I need to check something. Okay, just someone outside. But not our house. Okay.
So this one with the UE4 version, this is the UE5 version. So you see new world, and instead of going to place actors, we just have to go to window, environment light mixer, have this little mini window here. Now from all we have to do here is add in
Is that there?
the same thing basically, but however, it's kind of named a bit differently because the atmospheric light is just another word for directional light. And so as
what? And it's not there.
Window.
Oh, window.
Environment light mixer.
Window environment light mixer. That's interesting. That is new.
Have this little mini window here. Now from all we have to do here is add in the same thing basically, but however, it's kind of named a bit differently because the atmospheric light is just another word for directional light. And so as shown in the other level, you only need one directional light. There's no point adding two. So for this one, all you really want to do is click everything other than create atmospheric light 1. You don't need that because that's just a second one of the atmospheric light. As you can see, if we add in a skylight, just as it was in the previous level, but if we add in a directional light, now we have the directional light, but it was actually called create atmospheric light 0. So then from there, we can add in a sky atmosphere, volumetric cloud, height fog, and you can see it's the exact same process.
Yeah, it's
just it's just in one window, and it's just like very efficient, very fast.
I'm having some visual artifacts happening
and like even if I were to add in this create atmosphere light 1, that's just adding another directional light, and that's actually like complete.
Okay, is that all or
how to move the sun real quick? Because I'm just add sort of like a sunset vibe right here. But use a rotate tool, rotate the sun, and now you have night and you have day. This is sort of like a sunset vibe right here, but it's actually better than that now. So, and I'm not even sure.
okay, wait. There's someone at the door. 6 months? They lied, did they? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It's just that my ID is fine. They posted ID. They said that I was gonna get it in 6 months, but hey, it's here. I'll open that later. Anyways, let's continue.
Sure, if this used to be in UE4. Don't quote me on it, whether it was or wasn't. So
Now, I want to use the Unreal Sky. That's just one thing that I want to do. I want to use the Unreal Sky. I'm going to click... Wait, they removed the light one. And hide fog. There we go. We have our sky. It's a really nice sky. Maybe if I want to customize it a bit, I can like mess around with the clouds. But to be honest, I really don't want to touch that. Because that looks really nice. I love it. How do you customize it though? I'm curious, because if I can customize this clouds, then I can have a more unique look for my world instead of the default one. So I'm gonna go how to customize Unreal Sky. Now we can go around and just mess with the settings, but I think it would be best to just look it up and have someone who's actually an expert tell us, you know, the best way. Okay, how about this? What is this?
The sad truth is that Unreal Engine YouTube tutorials will never help you make your dream of becoming a pro.
I don't know, I disagree. You just have to really find the right ones.
And in this tutorial, I will show you how to add or change sky in your Unreal Engine project. You can change it based on the time of the day, color it, add lighting, stars, sun.
Yeah, that's what I want to change.
Stuff. So I'm gonna stop wasting your time and let's get to it. First thing you will need is this asset on Unreal
Of course, you need to buy something.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you pay for anything. It's called Good Sky, and I will of course leave you a link in the description. You can already see here what options you will have, but there is actually much more. And the really good thing how performant it is. It works for VR, for mobile games.
Yeah, it requires you to buy something, and as you want to... I'm the kind of guy who always want to just try and do it using the base software instead of buying third-party stuff. I mean, of course, that would take so much more time, but I can achieve a more unique look of my world that way. Instead of like just using, I mean, it'd be easier to just use others, but if I can't do it for free, you know, never mind. No thanks. This guy, I guess I'm gonna go and just stick with it. We have a sun right there, which if we press Control L, we should be able to change the time of day. But I really want to stylize more the sunset. It's amazing, by the way. I'm probably gonna spend time just messing around with this. Yeah, here you go. Okay, we're good. Now we have a sky. We're gonna start putting our... I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this as 1 dash. Wait. Everything needs to be properly placed here. I'm gonna create a new folder. Tell you what, I'm gonna create a new project. I don't like having anything in there. Create a new project. I'm gonna uncheck starter content. I don't want a starter content to be in there. Tell you what, I'm gonna have to close Unreal for this. Don't save. Okay, let's open up Unreal again. I'm gonna launch Unreal Engine 5. I'm gonna start a new project. Oh, this might take a while. Or maybe it won't, because I already loaded it up once. And maybe the computer's gonna be like, oh, you're done with this. You don't need to go through a lot of things again. Yeah, yep, there it is. I am going to delete this. I want to delete this thing. I want to delete the project. Cancel that. I'm going to delete the project right here. Unreal project. Delete that. And launch Unreal Engine again. So the mission for today is we need to be able to put an island in Unreal Engine. Set up the initial, I want to have an initial setup of the world. So I'm going to uncheck starter content and then create the world to Awesomeness world once again. I could get the third person thing, but nah, it should be fine. We can add those things later if we want. I want a blank. I really want to start with a blank project because I want to be able to just not have a lot of things in the folder that I don't know what they do. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Why do you always make that island? I'm gonna start a new empty level. There you go. Let's save this. New folder. Worlds. Probably gonna go islands. Create a new folder. Start. 1-start. Oh, you can't have spaces. Okay then. I'm gonna save this one. Here. Start island. So this is the start island. And now I'm gonna go and add first the sky. Check. Select everything. Right here. That's the sky. I should probably put them in a folder. Can I easily move this, create a new folder? Sky. There you go. I like to organize things right from the start so that it doesn't get confusing once we add a bunch of stuff in. You know, I'm pretty sure you can open the content browser by control space. Yes, you can. Island, start island. I'm just gonna drag and drop here the OBJ file that we created because I want to make the start island. Did we or did we not export that? Export OBJ. Can we not? Apparently, never mind. Unreal can't open OBJ. Cancel that order. We're gonna export it as FBX. That's the one. Limit to selected objects, and yeah, that's all. I'm also going to not bake any animations. Armature. I guess we can do something like that. There was another thing that you're supposed to change, but we're not really importing some. We're just gonna be using this as a reference for size. We're not really gonna be using this, like, actually use it in the app. So I'm just gonna go with something like that. Mesh export FBX. Shouldn't take too long, and then we should be able to see OBS. OBJ. Wait, where am I? Where did I save that? They're not here. They should be FBX files. Or maybe assets, FBX assets. Tell you what, delete this. I'm just gonna call this one assets. Oh, oh, never mind. It's all here. I saved it in the Blender folder, of course. Assets. I'm gonna create a new folder. FBX. Also, actually create another folder and call it Islands. Put it there. There we go. That is why we organize. Okay, so just import it. We just need it to be there. What is the content browser doing? I'm gonna put it below here. No, what? What's happening? So, yeah, there's the start island. I'm just gonna set the location to 0, 0, 0. Here's the start island. The start island. And this should be the right size, because I always model on the right size. And what I want to do with it is just use it as a reference, because we're going to be doing an island here in Unreal instead of doing it someplace else. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah. Now, after that one, we are going to create... We're gonna add the landscape. We gotta go probably... landscape mode. Yeah, landscape mode. The basic settings probably are good enough already. I don't really need the island to be that big, to be honest. So maybe I can like reduce it to a number of components, maybe 4 by 4. Hey, maybe 2 by 2 is enough, to be honest. And then I can already increase things, I think. The dog is ruining something. Wait, I need to see this. Babe, Georgie. Okay, anyways. I think I have that there. 63 by 63. I can do it again if it's not good. And then I can just... probably import a material from Quixel. Let's create this thing first. Create the landscape. I want to create the landscapes here in Unreal. And then add other details later on. Which is, I'm probably gonna regret doing it that small. Or maybe I won't. This is just a start island. It's like a menu. Probably the default menu for World 2 Awesomeness. So I don't want it to be too heavy. What I'm gonna do is... sculpt. Yeah, I want to sculpt, tool strength, brush size. Maybe decrease the brush size. Oh boy. Oh, the lag is strong. I don't think I like that very much. Probably decrease the brush fall off. So I'm just gonna sculpt around this until it covers this whole part right here. Because as I said, I'm just using this as a reference. I don't really need the content browser down here anymore. What I need is to see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, that's that part covered. Now I can increase my brush size. Ah, no. Probably bring this back to 0.5. Oh, it lags like crazy, guys. Let's try 700 for this. $700 seems incredibly small. I can bring this back by pressing control, right? No, not that. I need to. Can I negative 0.03? 0.3. How do you do the reverse? Was it shift? Ah, it's shift. You press shift. Okay, I really don't like the fall off. I don't like how big it is. So we probably won't be copying how it really looks. Like I said, this is like an Unreal Engine version. Maybe 200. Just reducing stuff a bit, because kind of like how it originally looks. Oh boy, the lag. Oh, that's not good. You can probably No, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Well, something needs to be done. Settings needs to be changed. Hello, I need engine scalability. Let's not make that epic, shall we? Let's go set that to medium or something. Epic's just too much. Come on. It's stuck. It's so stuck right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, medium. I'll go with medium for now. It's preparing the shader, so I guess we wait. So Unreal Engine 5 might be too much for me. But also maybe not. So I'm gonna have to wait for the shaders to stop shading. And while we're doing that, we can watch some of the videos that I've done so far. We are gonna watch the first episode. Episode 1 of my journey to awesomeness. Oh no. Yeah, we can probably do Bilibili as well, but oh well. We're gonna go watch it on YouTube. So this is gonna be in Filipino. And if you want to support me, you can go watch my content. Doodle Nose Productions. I share my main contents in Doodle Nose Productions, and I can't skip this ad, so you're gonna have to watch it. I'm sorry. And also, yeah.
Hello sa inyong lahat, ako si MJ Vilches, at bago nyo panoorin ang videong ito, punta muna kayo sa space ko,
watch.
panoorin nyo ito at ito.
So there are
Para
two
naman
videos
malaman nyo ang
you
mga
can watch
pangyayari
before
bago
this one.
Ang mga pangyayari sa video
The origins.
na ito. It makes sense, just do it. Pero pag napanood nyo na, then keep watching. Enjoy.
I need the captions. Oh, it is on.
Great. Appreciate ko yung gupit. mga daliri. Pero ano ang gagawin ko sa isang isla sa gitna ng kawalan na ako lang mag-isa at wala mga gamit? Wow. Sabi sa mga alamat na pag nangangailangan ka, isang barko ang susulpot para dalhin ka sa isang journey to awesomeness. Loko lang. Gusto ko lang talagang magpunta na ako sa barko.
So yeah, this is something that I'm actually getting ideas while watching this now. Because that's the start island. And I'm actually making that an initial lobby for anyone who enters the world to awesomeness for the first time. But you only visit it once. It's one of those locations that you can only visit once. It's gonna serve as like a lobby type of thing, type of deal, type of thing. Yeah. Some are off limits. Of course, there are off limits, out of bounds areas. But this is going to be where I will practice how to do things in Unreal. The start island, basically. So I'm gonna finish this island now. I didn't finish the video because I finally want to go and start making this thing. I mean, I suddenly want to work. I'm in a working mood. Now, no time to watch things. Okay, there you go. It's probably good, probably. I don't want this to be too heavy because I want to also be able to port this to mobile or something. Mobile, make it mobile compatible. So yeah, we can definitely improve upon this. I'm just bringing that out a bit. And then I'm gonna bring back some. And bring back some. That's too big. And I want to smoothen it up. Yeah, smoothing it up. Smoothing it up a bit. I still need to bring back up some of these guys as well. Yeah, I just want that nice and smooth right there. It would probably be easier to do this in like Blender, but I want to use the landscape, the actual landscape here in Unreal. I think it would really make things easier for me to like customize things and stuff if this is done. The landscape, at least, is done in Unreal. So I'm gonna bring up that mountain area right there. Really wanted to follow the is there a way for you to be able to scope Copies one side of a landscape to the other to easily create. No, I don't not read topo. Ah, okay. Never mind. Not doing that then. I just really wanna mimic the original like shape of the start island. I wish there's a way where you, when you sculpt, you can, you know, it follows. Is there a way to do that for a landscape to follow the shape? I'll tell you what, let's look it up. YouTube. Unreal Engine follow landscape follow mesh shape. Unreal Engine follow meshes with landscape. Wait, what is this patch tool? Maybe this is what we need. I cannot skip. Can I skip, please? Can you skip?
Okay, everybody, how's everybody?
What's
doing
this patch tool?
Today, I'm going to be showing you guys some new tools, well, just mainly one new tool that is really awesome. Okay, we are going to be showing you guys this one in here.
Okay, you're gonna
And
put
we
a
are going to
mesh.
First, turn on landmass. You got to make sure that landmass is checked off, and then as well, a new plugin. Ooh, let me spell that correctly.
Oh, we need
Landscape is called Landscape Patch. Now, once again, this is in beta. Okay, so once again, use at your own risk.
Oh, I will risk it.
Okay. Once you enable those, you're gonna have to restart Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
No worries, but
Okay, so it's
Patch,
landmass
once
and
again,
landscape patch.
is a special landscape tool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna reset the rotation of your plugins, and we are going to first turn on landmass. You got to.
Okay, let's see then. Edit plugins. Landmass. Yes. And landscape patch is right there. Yes, and I'm gonna restart. Save selected. Let's continue watching.
Landmass is checked off.
So what does it do?
Right here in the details panel, and with it selected, you want to make sure it's selected at the top. We're going to go add, and then in the little thing here, we're going to type landscape. And then and I'll show both, but we'll just quickly go through the landscape circle height. Go ahead and click on that. And then it says insert new edit layer. And we are going to go under landscape patches because once again, it's going to add this layer to the landscape, which is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And then there we go. Check that out. So obviously you have now the landscape here. I'm going to select the top here.
That's neat, but
this.
Oh, that is pretty neat, isn't it?
Damn, dude.
That's not what I want to do. I turn on plugins that I don't need. We should probably finish the tutorial before enabling stuff, shouldn't we? Oops, Shay, it's fine. We can just do that. Mesh generation, landscape displacement, organic shapes with splines. Using virtual height field mesh for landscape. There's something that needs to be done here. Edit project settings. I do not like that it always opens to this. And we can actually do this by setting some default options here. Maps and modes. And the default starter map should be Start Island. Start Island. There we go. Recent level. Start Island. There we go. So I guess our best option here for this is to really just sculpt it. Really nothing much we can do. I'm pretty sure there's an easy way to like copy a mesh though? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. There's gotta be an easier way to just, you know, follow. Like when we scope like this, it follows this, the mesh that we have. Wonder where we can do that. Maybe if we're in selection mode, we select landscape. There's probably something where I just select default physics material, landscape material, no. Hole material. What's a hole? Oh. Creates a hole using materials. Most likely. No, I don't want to use that material. Gotta be an easy way to make a... Let's ask Google. How to scope... Like, let's add Unreal. And then how to scope landscape following a mesh. No. Unreal Engine, how to scope landscape to follow mesh. How to scope meshes? You can scope meshes? Hey, maybe that's something that I actually need. Let's watch that.
Ibang epekto ng stress at unhealthy habits sa katawan.
Let's make sure that the ad is not playing this.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to another 3D ROS tutorial. We've just got a quick plane.
Another plugin that you enable?
Plugins. And then, so take each one, restart Unreal Engine and come back. Do be aware, I'm just going to duplicate my plane and show you on here first. And I'll show you some more techniques after. From here, different tabs, but the main object is a sculpting, and now we type.
Okay. Yeah, I think instead of using a wait, the thing is we need a landscape. I need a landscape for the water, the ocean. So I'm gonna add an ocean here. Is there a new way to add water in Unreal Engine? I actually want to know. Gonna get rid of some. Unreal Engine, add ocean. Yeah, the basic stuff. Water system, buoyancy. I want to check
Hey,
this
what's
one.
up creators? Today we're going to be very quickly showing you how
Oh,
we can set up beautiful water
a tutorial.
for use in oceans, rivers, and as a bonus, by the end of this video we're also going to be showing you how we can set up buoyancy so we have objects floating on our fluid simulations. It's going to be a really fun tutorial.
It's probably going to be so laggy, unoptimized.
And then plugins. Give this a couple of seconds to load, and then what I'm going to search for is water.
Yeah, that's something that I already know because I did dabble with water. But the thing that's annoying about this though is that you know, when you get out of the project and then come back to it after like a reset of computer, the settings is not saved, it's gone. But let's go and just restart Unreal and add that thing.
We're going to find our experimental water plugin, make sure this is enabled, and then secondly, we're going to be looking for our landmass.
Of course,
plugin.
landmass is
Again, this is also in beta. Once you've enabled these by clicking on the tick box, you're going to be asked to restart the engine. I've done this already.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the island first before we worry about, you know, waters and stuff. Max Super X. I actually have another screen. Like I have a multi-screen setup. I'm just watching the tutorial like that so that you guys can see it too. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the island in Unreal. There's a huge possibility that I might just go and use this one, to be honest, and redesign it, redesign the textures and stuff. And I want it to have an ocean floor. So if we're gonna do this island, I'm gonna do it first in Blender. I think I'm figuring out a workflow here, to be honest, on how I'm gonna be doing this. So I'm gonna model the thing here on Blender first, because it's easier to do it here for me. To be honest, this one looks good already. So I'm probably gonna use this, but I'm gonna add another, like another model for the ocean floor. Or I can just grab this side right here, bring this down, scale it up as, oh crap, clear. What happened? Z0, so that that's aligned like that properly. And I can use a landscape to cover that part up. And that's gonna be the start island. I want to retexture it as well. So the thing is, maybe we can do this, but it's just going to be island that's not gonna be, we're not gonna be staying this long in this island long anyway. It's just for like a menu thing in a lobby, and then you can just, and then the main thing is going to be something that you can teleport into. Like, you know, you start the journey here because there's gonna be like a boat right here, and you can start the journey, go to the main islands for the world to awesomeness. I got so much planned for this. I'm not even sure if I can do everything, but I'm gonna be sharing to you guys the plans once I'm actually working on doing it. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm actually going to delete all of that. Delete all of that. Also gonna delete all of this. Oh, there's a level. No. Oh. Well, I'm not supposed to use that. Wait. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to transfer this to content for a bit. Move here. Cancel, never mind. Just gonna create a folder and call this assets, because in here is going to be the level itself. But I want them all in one folder. I'm gonna have to start a new level. Yeah, I can save that, and then I'm gonna delete that other level. Delete this one as well. I'm gonna create an asset folder. Assets. I'm gonna move that there. And I'm gonna create levels folder. And I'm gonna make sure that I save that. I save this level. I wanna organize properly, because I don't wanna have regrets. Put that in a folder, move to create folder, sky, save this in levels as one start island. There you go. I'm back from scratch. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this thing and prepare it. I want to retexture it, but also don't want to. What I want to do though is I want to continue texturing. Yeah, we're gonna texture that part. So I'm gonna have to go switch to my tablet here. Tell you what, I don't think we need a tablet for that. I'm just gonna go to texture paint immediately. Grab this color right here. Did I grab the right one? Just island diffuse, yeah. Just paint over this part. Get rid of fall off. Wait. So that, you know, that's nice and good. I'm gonna have to save this in its own. I'm gonna go images. Ah, but the thing is, if it's an Unreal project, I'm going to need to save it. Tell you what, I want a separate textures. One-start island. So island diffuse. Save that right there. And I'm also gonna save the other one right here. So our island looks nice. Oh boy. Lag! Oh, not lag. No, but never mind. The thingy is, I have to bake the texture. I'm gonna go to shading for a bit here. Open up island diffuse. Because for some reason we are not seeing it here. And the reason we're not seeing it most likely is wait, not unwrap. Oh, that's a bad idea. How does it look like? Oh, doesn't look great, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to retexture. Retexture. Oh, this is not good. Wait. Dogs ruining things again. I guess it's a false alarm. Okay then. I'm gonna have to retexture. But I'm gonna also change the change this. Cause this part right here doesn't have to have the best of textures. It's gonna be covered by the landscape in Unreal. I just want to be able to create this island, import this island. Gonna do something like this. Okay, something is happening here. huge possibility that a female dog is gonna give birth. Wait, I should have copied the green. I should grab the color of this. Start island palette. I am going to add. Wait, I'm going to get this color. Add that to the palette. I'm also going to get the color right here. And add that to the palette. Add both of those there, and I can start retexturing. Probably gonna add 3D view here. Never mind. Seems like the camera. That's the view that I want. Do we have the ocean here? No, we don't. Shift S cursor to world origin. Let me just add. I'm just gonna add a plane. Scale it up, like really way up. So I know which part is the island and which part's not the island. Okay, there you go. Okay. I'll need this to be material preview, so I know where the parts that are supposed to be green and where it's not. So I did texture this thing before without a tablet. And I'm kinda, I don't know. Do I do the same thing and just go do this using a mouse? Or, I'll tell you what, I could just do something like this. So I use procedural textures to add the details for this one. Procedural textures were added. But I think, yeah, this is working great. I can go with this. There you go. And then I'll just Alt S that. And as you can see, there's details and stuff, right? That's added there through procedural methods. And that's actually looking great. Now I just have to export it. Actually, first I need to bake. I need to bake the texture. I'm gonna have to change the cycles, set the max samples to 5, maybe. 5, maybe just 10 samples will do. And then for the bake, I am going to just get the diffuse and just the color, no lighting, and everything else. I'm gonna go back to shading. I have to create a new image. Texture, image texture. Start island diffuse. Should I go for 2K or 2048. 2K image. 2K image dimensions. 2560. Yeah, 2048. I don't know though. It's probably too much again. Fine, whatever. Let's make a 2K image. I'm gonna select that. Go to bake. Bake. Yes, 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 and yes. Bake. Should be quick, probably. We shall soon see. Yep. So I just want to bake this so we have a texture for this that we are going to add later. Okay then. Come on then. Okay, it's baked. It's right here. It looks nice. Wait a minute, what? Are you still using a different... You're supposed to use... I don't understand that. Still using the image. I'm gonna have to restart Blender real quick. Yeah, save. Just so the shader is using the textures properly, like the proper textures. Because it seems to be using the old version of the texture still. Is it because of do we have another image here? Is it because of the darkened texture? Oh, it is because of the darkened texture. Never mind. We need to texture paint this one as well. I need the white. Never mind. It's because of the darken. But I gotta make sure that it doesn't. Can I remove the view of the UV just for a little while? Can I? Ah, there we go. There we go. That's why. That's why. That's why it's weird. Yeah, and I'll as that, and I'm gonna do the bake again. This time for sure, it should be a nice, good texture. Okay then, select that, select the mesh, and bake again. So I'm gonna bake the texture, the procedural texture and stuff so that I can import it in Unreal and it would still look the same. Oh, one very important thing that I forgot. Let me cancel that thing. Dang it. I will have to redo the darken, don't I? Well, this time, I'm gonna have to switch to a different monitor. Because we are going to do some texture painting using a tablet. Because for this part, the darken part, since I forgot, I did change the UV. So, textures are not aligned properly anymore. So let me just go and I want to change though. Dang it, I'm rethinking a bunch of stuff. Well, I want to go back to the drawing board, to be honest. Let's go back to the drawing board. And I want to remodel Start Island again. If we're just going to be redoing stuff anyway, I want to redesign start island once more. Let's go back to the drawing board. It's time to go back to the drawing board. I'm gonna transfer Blender to the tablet for now, so I can do this properly. I want to redesign Start Island. I mean, right now, this part 1 of this series of videos that I'm going to be making throughout this week, I'm going to be showing you how to start a project. And this the beginning of a project for me. It's always so messy. Before I just wing it and stuff and regret later. But now I want to do it right. Actually, so far we're not really doing it right. But it's not yet too late. We're still at the start. This is still part 1, so I can start over again. Because if we're gonna start this thing over again, it's gotta be a start over again. I want to redesign Journey to Awesomeness, the World to Awesomeness. I want a different look for it, and that's something. I want to make it lean more into looking like a doodle. I want things to look more like doodles. So what I'm gonna do, where's OBS? Going to need to transfer OBS right here. And I'm gonna change the display to the tablet. And we're going to go back to the drawing board once more. I want to redesign the islands. And I'm gonna start with Start Island. And I'm not gonna be all stupid about it. So we do have enough time here. It's gonna look more like a doodle this time. Yeah, it's fine. I gotta get used to a workflow where I'm starting. If I'm gonna start something, I gotta plan it. I mean, doodling is fine. I mean, that's what I said. I did say I'm gonna doodle, but I did that before and the islands didn't really look great. So this time I want to stick to a design. Back to the drawing boards, mates. Project Overhaul. Everything is going nicely. No, it's not. Everything is going tremendously awful right now. I'm gonna use this as a reference. Yeah. So first things first. Sketch. We gon' sketch. So Start Island would have something like this. And that's without the rock formation. And there's a mountain. It goes something like this. I want it to be nice and clean this time. It can't be messy anymore. We can't do that anymore. So we're going back to the drawing board for this. And I want to redesign Start Island once more. My head is not great. I'm going to have to create this rock assets, or I need to redo the rock assets. And we're probably going to figure out a rock texture. Or tell you what, I really am going to use Quicksoul textures. Because I really do want to make island creation easy. And I don't spend too much time. Because they're supposed to be... Wait a minute. Man, this is the start. I'm exploring different avenues, okay? And suddenly my head remembered something that I was supposed to be looking up once again. Let me just look it up real quick here. Island Maker in Unreal. Huh. I love procedural, so I'm gonna look up procedural island in Unreal. Let's see if it's something that can be done. I think yes. Yeah, if you know procedural, then I think I already know what they did with these things. They would still have to use a non-procedural island to create an island. So yeah, I guess. Oh well, let's just continue with this thing. Start island. Start island. Still struggling. Should I remake an island or stick with what I have? I'm thinking of a different design though. Though this looks nice. Coconut trees everywhere. This is a kit bash originally. I'm just really wrapping things because I want to be able to start this in a way where it's easier in the long run, because this is going to be like a series and these islands are going to be used in apps, in animations, and I am planning to make more. So I need to figure out a workflow right now on how to make islands efficiently, where it's not going to take me ages to create one. Thing is, it would take you ages to create one regardless anyway. So why not just take the time to really design the island, make it look cool, make it lightweight, and something that is I really want to aim for a stylized island here. Like, what would be the color scheme for it and stuff? I'll tell you what, let's stick with the pencil for now. Because I'm just conceptualizing. I'm only conceptualizing right now. This is the sandy beach. Apparently our brush is already incredibly big. Interesting. I'm just really conceptualizing and wrapping my head around how I'm gonna be redoing the start island. I think I'm getting some ideas. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back to start island. Actually, I'm going to remodel. Start with a basic shape. Okay. It's gonna end up looking the same way anyway. Fine, whatever. I'm just gonna use this one. I don't really want to spend so much time on it, repeat it, and then doing exactly the same thing. I guess the doodling one is probably the best way for me to do this. Because Doodle Notes Productions. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna erase that. I want a tablet right now to do this probably easily. Gonna use this to darken. Then I'm just gonna go and, you know, darken. Wow, why is it so smooth? I don't experience any lag. I'm loving it. To be honest, it feels good texturing with a tablet, like an actual where you're like drawing on it, as opposed to like my old tablet where I'm not, you know, you're not drawing on the screen. You're drawing on a small tablet on your desk and then looking at the screen. But now I have like a screen tablet. And it feels great. It feels great. So there we can see how it would look once things are darkened and stuff. I probably should darken the top here because this is gonna be covered by rocks, which I will get from the Quixel. So the fastest way to create an island is to create a base for the island like this. I need this to be madcap. That sheen right there is not great for me right now. There you go. So yeah, my head's really all over the place. I'm going to stick with my style before. Because I want to be able to create a certain style. Then again, I think, kind of created that. But since, I don't know, there's part of me who wants to change it because it doesn't seem to be attracting the eyes of many. But it's probably because of how messy the Journey to Awesomeness episodes are. And I want to solidify I want to solidify how they... I want to solidify the format of it all. So there you go. I'm just really adding like my own like strokes, hand strokes for it, just to give it, I guess that's what's gonna give it its unique look. Just adding my own like way of texturing. It shouldn't look like anyone else's. You know, I can call it mine. I am loving this though, being able to do something like this. It's beautiful. Might try out sculpting next. And I guess each island will just get better and better as I progress through my journey. We start with the simple one, and then as we progress further, we you know, stuff. There you go. Just really adding the darker. Alright, just have an idea popped. Idea pop. For the sand, I want to create like some kind of like swirly word. I mean, my own. Adding some weird strokes here and there. Wonder how that looks. I guess the doodle aspect that I can add is just adding these things right here. This could be a doodle. Ogres are like onions. Because that is looking like an onion right there. I'm not sure about what I'm doing, but at this point I'm just doodling. Which is the point of all this, anyway. I want to add the doodle aspect. despite things looking probably slightly realistic, because I'm gonna be using some assets from Quixel or Unreal. Just wanna retexture this. Okay, the back parts, they're not gonna be visible, but just in case someone decides to like explore and stuff and decides to say, oh, you got lazy, and yeah, I'm probably gonna be lazy in a lot of things, but let's just add that design. Who knows, maybe I'll do a flyby around the island and then I didn't texture the back, and then I'm gonna have regrets later when I decided to have like a cinematic where we go around the island like this. At least I've created something. So I wanna oh no. Oh, we are so close to the island. Let's see how that looks. So I can... Okay, I think that's good. That's good enough for me. We can go and bake this one now. Most of this will be covered by... Oh, crap. Well, we can't have that. That is completely unacceptable. It needs to be fixed right there. What's happening here? That is not cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the that one for now, the fall off. I mean the pressure size setting. Just gonna fix all of that. There you go. Feels really different doing this. Ah, dang it. I gotta stop doing this. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna save that. And we have our thing with some lines on them. And we should be able to just bake this with no problem. There you go. So I'm gonna do this for the rest of the islands of the world to awesomeness. And yeah, really the first mission for today is to just prep these islands so that I can import them to Unreal. Because I am going to start creating the world in Unreal Engine. So now we can actually go back to my previous screen here, my other screen. Because that is nice and baked now. I'm gonna save that. Where is it saved anyway? Save that right there. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate gonna save this one, get rid of it, create a new one, get the island. Oh, never mind. Dang it. I'm gonna create a copy. Make it 1-start island. I'm gonna get rid of all of the diffuse right. Oh crap! I forgot one very important thing. Before doing that, I need to bake. Other things. I need to bake. Where did I plug that in? I plugged that in. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna make sure I plug this to normal. Vector bump. That's supposed to be height. Strength should be 0.25. And let's see how that looks. Okay. 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 Okay, now I'm gonna save the normal. Create a new image. Image texture, create start island dash normal 2048 20420. I apparently did not copy it. Oh well. 2048. Okay. Select that. And bake. Bake. So I'll need the normal and the diffuse. That's all I need. Because I don't want things to be more complicated and too realistic and stuff. Just needs to look gorgeous. Just needs to look gorgeous. I'm gonna save that as normal. Yes, please, and thank you. Apparently we have a sand texture here with... Yeah. I can now get rid of all of this. Probably don't include that. I'm gonna plug in the normal right here in a height map. Color in the diffuse color. Let's see how that looks. Looks pretty great. Okay. Now, what I can do, probably, most likely, is just grab, drag around stuff here. Select this one. I want to try something. I'm gonna export this as a GLTF. Include selected objects. What is this? Remember export settings. Okay, check that. Data, animation, uncheck everything. We don't need all of that. Mesh, apply modifiers, UV, CS normals, materials, export as well, images. Make it a JPEG format. PBR, extension, sliding, compression. Probably no compression. Okay, I think we have it. Everything is great. I am going to export this to assets and GLTF. GLTF. Islands. And just export that as GLTF. Probably will take a lot of time. Probably not. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try out something here. I am going to go to Assets, Islands, create create a new folder. 1-start island. And then let's see if this works. If I... everything else should just be fine. I could just press import. Might take a while. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it doesn't. And there you go. It just automatically works. Everything's set up nice and awesomely. Hello, morning. Little sister's awake. And there you go. It works right off the bat. Saving it as GLTF really does make it work right off the bat. And that looks gorgeous in Unreal Engine. Next step is to just grab assets from Quixel library, Quixel bridge, and populate this thing with all sorts of like foliage, rocks, following my original design. Okay, let's see. Let's find a rock that's nice and looks exactly like how it is. Beach cliff. Ooh. I want a rock that doesn't have any holes. Kind of mimics the ones that I already have. Sandstone cliff. Massive, it says. It's probably gonna be so big, probably bigger than the island. Tundra boulder. Might need that one.
What is that?
It's the rocks 3D from Unreal Engine.
Well, like, what are you doing?
I'm making the island
To what?
to make a app
Why?
because I want to.
Okay. Now I'm gonna cosplay Melanie Martinez
But why? Why would you do that?
because I want to.
You can't. What happening? You kicking him? Don't kick him. Don't be mean.
He's annoying.
See? Oi. Georgie. Okay, yes, but you can't annoy me too, dog. Georgie, but Georgie. Georgie, but Georgie. Okay, behave. Behave. Behave, Georgie. It's okay. No, that's my coffee. Get out of there. Get out of there. Move. Oh! And that's a coffee spilling, guys. It's a good thing it didn't spill on the laptop.
Bombarding the Serbs.
And that is the sign that we need to end the stream. I'm just gonna go populate this thing and show you guys the results on the next stream. For now, this is it. I've decided we're gonna do something like this for the workflow. We're gonna first, create the island in Blender, do the texture and stuff, the base island, and then add the foliage and the other extra stuff here in
bad.
Unreal.
That looks bad.
This looks nice. It's awesome. Just wait till it's finished, okay? Don't judge. Anyways, I gotta go now. Thank you so much for watching. This is it. My name is MJ Vilches. And yeah, don't listen to the kid in the background. She's nuts. Goodbye.